Hello, my friends. By your request, we are continuing our ornament research all the way up until Christmas. And this week's is going to be $400 ornaments, and then we will go to $300, and then we will go to $200. Now, there are plenty of them that are $100 and less. So if you simply search for ornament, filter to completed and sold, and just scroll through, you're going to find a ton of stuff. You're going to learn a lot. I want to show you these higher dollar ones in case you find them. And all of these brands and names are going to have lower dollar as well as higher dollar ones as well. So I picked 25 of them that sell right around that $400 mark. I tried to show you different styles, different brands, different names than we have seen before, because I really would like to expand your knowledge. If you are a Christmas person, Christmas collector, this is going to be a fun one for you. So let's take a look at 25 ornaments that sold for $400. All right, we are starting off with Tiffany & Co., but I put these up there because they are not sterling silver. These are Tiffany & Co. Christmas holiday ornaments that are crystal. These sold for a best offer on $400. There are a set of 3. Pretty simple crystal ornaments. What makes them so expensive is that they are Tiffany Co. They were made in Slovenia. You can see here on the bottom of this one that Tiffany Co. is pretty clear. So even if these weren't in the box, you would be able to identify them. And a great sale with that best offer on $3.99. Next up is a ear hat ornament. This one is Lightning McQueen, Cars Disney. It was a Pixar limited edition, so it was limited to 6,500, and the single ornament sold for a best offer on $3.99. So here you can see this Disney Cars. So make sure you look up ornaments, do your comps. I would hate for you guys to underprice these and sell them for less than you think. Here you can see it is hand numbered. And 6,500 isn't really that low, so I wouldn't have expected it to go this high, but this was a really, really good sale. Next up is a McKenzie Childs turkey ornament. $399.95. No best offer on this one. A turkey. Now, here you can see the photos of it. There is that McKenzie Childs box. So this one did have that original box with it. And here you can see the turkey there in the glass ornament turkey. It's pretty big glass ornament. McKenzie Childs typically does sell very high. There is the attachment to the top, so you guys can see what that looks like. And this one was an amazing, amazing sale. Up next are some sterling silver ornaments, but these aren't a name that we've come across before. These are Lois Hill sterling ornaments, pierced scroll, set of 3, star, ball, and teardrop. They sold for $395. They did put they were in excellent condition, appear to never have been hung. So here you can see these. I'm not sure. I do not see where that Lois Hill name is on these, so I'm not sure if these are marked or if they identified with Google Lens. Next up is another name I've not heard of, and that is Natalie Sarabella. This is a Christmas ornament with the box and the stand. They did put it has the sleigh and the tree. This one sold for $399.99. And here you can see beautiful, beautiful hand-painted ornament. Gorgeous detail on this one. There is that Natalie Sarabella. I don't know that I would have got that from that signature. I honestly don't know. But hopefully you would have been able to identify it with Google Lens. You can see it in the hand. This is a very, very large ornament, bigger than the person's hand. And it looks like it is blown glass. Really, really pretty ornament. Definitely hand painted. And it is signed by the artist as well. And a great sale at almost $400. Next up is one, I think I sold this exact ornament years ago. I don't think I got this much. This is a Swarovski 2020 annual edition Christmas ball ornament with the box. This one sold for $395. Beautiful, beautiful ornament. It does have the 2020 tag on it with the Swarovski crystal swan in the middle. This is a beautiful, beautiful ornament. Here you can see the tag on it. And this one was a great sale. Watch for Swarovski. I actually am going to be listing some Swarovski myself today. Up next, and I have shown you guys these before on Christmas ornament and just Christmas videos. This is a 16.5 vintage ornament wreath by Johanna Parker. It does say snowman head and candy stripes. So this is a handmade wreath, really cool, out of vintage ornaments. It sold for $380. There's just a couple of pictures of it here, so not a ton. Definitely some shiny bright and those candy stripe ornaments in there. I love showing these to you guys because if you're crafty and you can find these vintage ornaments, this would be a really, really neat thing to make. Next up is a name that we do know, and that is Patricia Breen. This one is a Patricia Breen pink pendant ornament from 2021. This one was an auction. It had 7 different bidders. It was a 5-day auction, and it was started at $9.99 and went all the way to $400. So here you can see this one is still new, sealed in the package. Beautiful, beautiful crystals on this one, and an amazing, amazing sale at $400. Next up is some Wedgwood. This is a complete set of 12 Wedgwood Jasper 12 Days of Christmas disc ornaments. They sold for $399. So here you're about $40 in. So if you find these singly, I definitely think they would be worth picking up. And if you find them all, you could lot them up and have a big sale just like this. So definitely keep your eye out for Wedgwood 12 Days of Christmas ornaments. Up next, and I thought this was really cool because these are one of a kind. So that OOAK at the end means original, one of a kind. These are vintage hand painted 12 Days of Christmas ornament set. It does say Nequa style, but they are not Nequa. So if you found hand painted 12 Days of Christmas, it's not branded, and these still brought $400. So that is the main reason I wanted to put this up here for you guys. Really, really neat set, hand painted, really great detail on these. And you don't always necessarily have to have a brand in order to make good money. And this set sold for $400. Up next are ornaments, but they are Happy Halloween ornaments. This is Hallmark from 2013 to 2024, and this set of 12 sold for $399.99. So keep your eye out for Hallmark Happy Halloween, and definitely if you find a set, you want to jump on it. They are showing some damage to the boxes here, and they are showing each individual ornament with its box. So definitely something to keep an eye out for, because these, again, there are 12 of these and they sold for $400. So you're still close to that $40 a piece mark. Up next are some really, really cool ornaments, and these are a lot like the ones that were in that wreath that I showed you just a few moments ago. These are USA Antique paper cap World War II striped glass Christmas ornaments from the 1940s. So this lot here sold for $400. So definitely keep your eye out for these stripes. I have not come across any striped ones like these. These are really, really cool looking, and they were absolutely amazing in that wreath that we sold. I wish I sold that wreath. That wreath that we saw just a little bit ago. So even though there's some wear to these, the paint is fading and chipped, they still brought a $400 sale for the lot. So make sure to keep your eye out for these, because even with that faded condition, they still can sell very well. Next up is another lot, and this is a lot of Christopher Radko ornaments. I think Radko ornaments are something I would sell individually because they tend to carry a pretty decent value, and I think you might have got more. So this is a lot of 8 retired ornaments. They sold for $400, And here you can see the North Pole, Santa, and I unfortunately don't have time to look these up and see if they would have been better off listed individually. But if I found a bunch of Christopher Radko, I know for me, I definitely would be putting them up by themselves to try and make as much money as I possibly could from the lot. Let me go back. I want to show you here this star and the little Christmas tree shape up top. Now, it's not on all of them, but that is definitely something you can keep an eye out for. Next up is something else I haven't seen, and that is an antique goose feather Christmas tree. I have not seen that. This is miniature German Christmas ornaments, and this little tree sold for $400. So we'll take a look at it here. Really, really neat. I'm assuming these are very, very soft because they are goose feathers. And look at these cute little German ornaments. This is a really, really cute tree. If it wasn't so expensive, I might like to have it because I think this is really, really neat. So keep your eye out. If you happen to come across a goose feather tree, pick it up. Some more really, really cute ones. This is a lot of 40. I don't know why I don't see the price here. These sold right at 400. I'm not sure why it's not showing up. That's kind of strange. But here you can see these are little Steinbach wooden ornaments. So keep an eye out for ones like these. Definitely bundle them up. They sold for about $10 each, which really isn't that bad. And they're so cute. I would probably lot them up in lots of 5 to make $50 sales. I don't know that I would do this big of a lot, but that really depends on your personal preference. And this was a great, great sale. Up next is a giant ornament, and I've actually shown almost this exact one. This is a Biko two-sided stained glass blow mold from the 1960s. This one was an auction. It got 5 bids. It sold for $388.22. It was a 7-day auction. It was started at $200, so it almost doubled. Plus they charge $51 in shipping. And here you can see it with the light on and without. This is a really, really neat giant ornament. And blow molds, I actually have a video on blow molds. I'll pop that up top for you. Blow molds can be very, very valuable. Next up is another 12 Days of Christmas. So watch out for 12 Days of Christmas. That is kind of a theme that has been running throughout this video. These are Department 56 hand painted. The 12 sold for $400. They've got feet in their picture. They've got a phone in their picture. Watch for that. Watch for that. Oh, these are very, very pretty. Look at these. The partridge. Really, really great Department 56 ornaments. So it looks like originally these were $16. So these sold for almost double what the retail is. So a lot of times you'll actually get less than the retail. I would have tried to set up the 12 without the boxes personally, but these still sold for $400. Next up is a Patience Brewster. Sorry, Patience Brewster. This is Department 56 Christmas Crinkles folding tree with 17 ornaments. This tree sold for $399. This is another, these are so cute, all these trees with the little miniature ornaments. Really, really cute. These have all got little faces on them. It's kind of hard to see. Look, I'll try and make it bigger. Look at that. All of them have little faces on them. So really, really cute. Patience Brewster in conjunction with Department 56. And you can see they do have the boxes for all of the ornaments that are hung on the tree. And this was a great sale at that $400 price point. Another name I was not familiar with, and that is Michael Aram. This is a gold espalier Christmas ornament tree, small. It is 4 feet though. It is not very small. This one sold for $341.25. And here you can see the bottom of it. I don't see where it's marked. I'm going to assume they had the box, but there is that broken piece on here. So remember the name Michael Aram, and if you come across anything, I would definitely look it up. I hope you didn't think we were going to make it through a high dollar what sold ornament video without J. Strongwater. This is a J. Strongwater 2015 Opulent Ball Ornament Partridge Swarovski limited edition, signed, new in the box, and the single ornament sold for $399.25. It almost looks like cloisonne, really pretty, but it's actually just the gold glitter outline with the Swarovski crystals. And this one, there is your J. Strongwater tag there on the top. So keep an eye out. There's the back where it does say his name and have that single crystal. And you can see here it is numbered. It is signed from 2015, and it has the certificate of authenticity as well as the box, and sold for $400. All right, we are up to our last 5, and I talked to you guys about this in the $500 ornament video because we had a Danbury Mint wreath. So this is a Danbury Mint West Highland Terrier Christmas tree with star. I told you guys I sold and found at the thrift store a Yorkie one of these, and there were multiple other breeds that I saw that sell around this $400 mark. So if you see a Christmas tree with little dogs or any dogs, pick it up. Danbury Mint, they are clearly marked on the bottom, so they are very easy to identify. Up next is a name that I am familiar with. I have found her pieces, and this one is so cool. This is a Catherine's Collection 36-inch retired carousel seahorse with Wayne Klesky. I've also found Wayne Klesky pieces out in the wild. They are definitely out there. This one sold for $295. This is such a cool piece. It is big. It is 3 feet. And their stuff is very eclectic and whimsical. So watch for Wayne Klesky and Catherine's Collection. They didn't show a tag on this, but in my experience, most of them are marked or signed. Up next, I had to show you guys these. This is a big lot. It's 120, so really individual in the ornaments. This one might be one that you could have made money on. This is a 120 piece lot, sold for $400. I have sold singles of these for $15-20. So that would be, even at $15, that's $1,500. So this is a lot that you could have possibly made money of those wreaths, right? Now I've found some of these exact ones, and they definitely sell for $15-20 each. And here is a beautiful tree topper. So these have some really great ones. If you don't want to take the time to list them individually for $15-20, you can do exactly what they did, and you can lot them up. Up next is not an ornament, but it's definitely something you need to know, and that is Mr. Christmas. But make sure you look up the pieces because some of them are not overly valuable. But if you find the Marquee Deluxe Carousel, it is. This one is 17 by 17 by 14, so it's a very large piece. And this one sold for $400. So there are a lot of Mr. Christmas pieces that are very valuable. So that is something that I have kept an eye out and watched for a long time. And here you can see it has like Christmas songs, year-round songs. It's got all these different options. And here is the power cord. And on the bottom, you can see it does say Mr. Christmas. They are made in China, and excellent sale. All right, last up, if you do not know this, I don't know what rock you've been hiding under, but come out from under it. This is an amazing 24-inch Atlantic mold ceramic Christmas tree. With these Christmas tree, it depends on what lights are in them. It depends on what color they are. The blues tend to do well. The whites can do okay. This one is green with white tips, and it sold for $400. But we're going to take a look because this one's lights. It has, look at all of the little ornaments. So this one doesn't just have regular lights. It has some really cool little ornament bulbs in there that increase the value. It's got little birds. This is just a really nice ceramic tree. So if you happen to come across these, take a look at them, try and find something similar. And if you get a good price, pick them up. All right, I hope you enjoyed that $400 point. There were a lot of new names, a lot of new things to look for. If you're a collector, I hope you enjoyed seeing everything. I really appreciate you watching. Don't forget, hit the thumbs up. Let me know what your favorite one was. And make sure you're subscribed and turn on the notification bell. I appreciate you watching. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.